Hello, Facebook family. How are you doing on this wonderful Tuesday that is a little dreary, not like yesterday's Monday? It was full of sun and fun and warmth. Today is quite different, but I still have a smile on my face, and I hope that you do too. I am kind of like how the weather is today. Not feeling the best, but you can't tell that, right? That's what you got to do. Still put a smile on your face, even when you're not feeling your best. But I am so excited because today is my Hour of Power Boss Talks Women's History Month edition interviews I've been doing every Tuesday at 12 p.m. And today is no lesser excitement because the guest that I have today, I have two for one. So I'm not doing just one boss woman. I got two boss women on the live today, and they are a mother and daughter duo that are doing it in business, doing it in community work, doing it in work of organization wise, and it's just awesome. And so I am going to be having Raven Irvin today and Latricia Baton of Strength Through Sisters organization and Black Tie Dining. And they do so much more than that. And I'm going to let them further explain that. But I'm on here early today. So your girl is excited because I like to be on time. I like to be prompt. And so I hope all of these amazing Facebook Lives that have been happening this month through my brand, through my page, has inspired, has empowered you, whether you're a woman or a man. I know it's focused on women because it's Women's History Month, but I hope, men, you were able to gather some type of empowerment that keeps you rocking in your bossness. And don't feel left out, men. I'm giving a shameless plug. I am in June and July going to do the same for men. Okay? So look out for that. I'm going to be honoring men within those months and interviewing men within those months. And even on my prayer piece, having men to pray. And actually going to be hoping to have my first man to pray on my Angels Touch Ministries actually next month. So men, don't feel excluded by Angels Good Vibes on Angels Touch Ministries. I got y'all in mind too. I want to empower my brothers of all shades. Okay. So I have not left y'all out. So it's looking like it's 12 on the dot. I seen one person kind of chime in. Just come in Facebook. And as you do, I always say, please be courteous and say hello to me. I never like to feel like I'm just talking to myself. Okay, so don't leave your girl hanging. Say hello. That's proper etiquette for these wonderful lives. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Like this video, share this video. I have a YouTube channel, Angel Goods Vibe Zone. All of the interviews are getting posted there right after I do them Facebook Live. Please go and show my YouTube page some love by subscribing and viewing the content on there again and sharing it with someone so they can be inspired, okay? Sharing these lives with someone so another person can be inspired, because this is what it's about. We're trying to be inspirational to one another, okay? So it's not just about giving you information about new people that you don't know or highlighting them or honor them, which of course is the things I want to do, but also I want others to be inspired. I want others to be empowered. And so that is what the Angels Good Vibes Zone brand is all about, or anything I do, Angels Touch, Angels Good Vibes Zone, is about positivity, is about empowerment, is about inspiration. So please, please, please like and share, subscribe to the YouTube, and help get the message and the word out of what it is that I'm doing. I want to say, and guess I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm not rambling. These are things I was going to say anyway. I feel so sad about Nick Cannon. I'm thinking about other people who interview other people who do TV and shows and stuff. I feel sad about his show like getting canceled, but I do know that Nick Cannon is like a serial entrepreneur. So he is like got so many things in the wheel. So I'm glad, he had the time period he had. His show is so positive and so wonderful and so amazing. And he has such a light. So I do see Raven on here. So I'm going to bring her on in a moment, send her a request in a moment. I also wanted to say congratulations to some of the other talk shows I see coming out in the fall. I see Jennifer Hudson just got a new show, and then Sherry Shepherd. So dope Black queens doing their thing. I wish them all the best in what they're doing. If they happen to run across this video, I'm going to just speak it into the atmosphere. My video is going to go viral, okay? So yeah, I'm just happy for them. And I love everything that they're doing. I also want to mention, I've been honoring women through my post and through my stories. And it's been so cool. Some of them have been celebrity individuals I don't fully know. And some local and some not local. And I just recently highlighted Jacqueline, recording gospel artist Jacqueline Carr, and she actually inboxed me back and said thank you. That was so cool. Then Pastor Kimberly Jones actually responded on my Facebook post and said she loves me for doing what I did with highlighting her. She didn't have to do that. I don't know this woman. I follow her and love her ministry, but she responded, and I thought that was so cool. Again, Taronda Jones reposted it. Val Warner reposted it. And then the owner of the Lip Bar, she inboxed me and said thank you too. So this is like, and the owner of the Davidson Wine Company, she inboxed me and or commented as well and said thank you for highlighting them. So this is really cool. Like, you know, I hoped that maybe that those persons will respond. Not all of them have, but some of them have, and that's really cool. And it's so humbling that little old me, they would like thank me for doing that. So I just encourage you to continue to be a light, continue to spread the love, and God will open up doors, and He will open up windows of blessings and bring about things that you never even seen happening. And so as I started to do this and just thought it was a small thing, it is becoming such a huge thing and a wonderful thing. And I just love giving people their flowers while they can yet smell them. So I am just really happy and excited about that. So right now I am going to bring our guest on because I don't want to belabor the time. I don't see Raven anymore on. So Raven, if you are on or came in and then went out, come back in so I can send you a request because I don't see you. I see Katura. It said I could add viewers, so maybe I can look your name up and just send it that way. Yes, I can. So, Raven, I just sent you an invite to join the live. So, yeah, I see you. You said you on. Okay. So, yeah, I just sent you an invite. So, just accept that. And then you're going to be on the live. You and Mom. I am so excited. I hope that you all are excited. This is going to be just an amazing interview. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for Raven to accept it. And as soon as she accepts it, you know, it's automatically the screen like splits and it comes up. So, yep, just waiting. Just waiting. I love the hearts and the likes. Thank you guys so much for doing that. That keeps the video viral and on the page when you guys do that. So I'm not asking that for vanity's sake. I'm asking that so more people can see this. So yeah, I'm just waiting again, Raven, for you to accept the request I just sent. Okay, let me try it again. You said you didn't see it because it worked for all of the other guests. So let me see. Because I didn't think I needed to test it because at one time I tested it to make sure this thing was fine. But since then it's been working just fine. Unless somebody had on their account, which I think Lakeisha had on her account, some privacy stuff, which stopped them from seeing certain things. And then too, Raven, you got to make sure your phone is not in the, the horizontal position, but it's got to be in the vertical or you will not be able to go live, joining somebody's live. So I'm going to send it again, Raven. I'm going to send it again. Because normally sometimes two people's names just pop up. For whatever reason, your name is not popping up. Okay, I sent it already, so it's not allowing me to send it again. So maybe you could send a request to join my video to me. That's the other way of doing that. I see you on again, so that's what I'm saying. Let me see. Okay, now it's saying I can add you. So I just added you, so you should receive a request of me adding you. And then you should like join it. So we just wait. You know technology, y'all. Technology. But again, I hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing time within your day right now. I'm getting a lot of emojis. I love it. Like I said, that keeps the video viral. Keeps it viral and sharing it. So please make sure you are sharing this video too. So Raven, did you receive the request? I sent an invitation, then I sent a request as well. So let me know. Because like I said, this has been working. Only one time it didn't work is because I had did with having my phone the wrong way, and they wouldn't allow me to do it. Because I see that you are on, and I sent the request. Yep. Okay, the request came up again for me to send you a request. So I'm adding you again. Okay, it says it's adding you. Yay! I don't know what has popped up on my screen over here. I'm talking about my laptop, y'all. Sorry. Working two devices. So I see it says it's adding her. I don't know why she's not coming up on the screen. Maybe because we sent requests at the same time. It's not letting me approve you. Maybe because we sent requests at the same time. So I'm going to exit out and I'm going to send you this request again. Lord, tell you about this social media stuff. Okay, it's saying added. So make sure, Raven, again, your phone is vertical and not horizontal. Because if it's horizontal, it's not going to allow you to join the Facebook Live. It's got to be vertical. You got to be having it in a vertical position. So let me see. I'm going to X that out and see if I can send it again. There we go. I sent you a request. So you just got to accept it. Hey, Shari. Thank you. Actually, you know why you say that I look beautiful? I said I was going to shout out because I felt like I looked nice today. Not that I didn't look nice the other days, but I feel bossy and glossy because I have on my Beautiful Queen gloss by a local entrepreneur that I will be highlighting hopefully soon, and also interviewing in May, Ariel Griffin of Adore Beauty and Nails. So I have that on. The gloss is that I'm wearing. Okay, I'm trying to see why is it not letting me approve. It's like you're sending me something while I'm trying to send you something. I think that's what's happening. So I'm going to clear the request. And I'm going to send you a request. So don't send me a request again, Raven. I'm sending you a request. So let's see what happens when I do that. So I sent you a request again. So it should come up in your notification while you're looking at the live to like join it. But yeah. And if you see like my earrings and my what's this? The shirt I'm wearing, I love rainbow. Rainbow is a girl's friend. Too bad it's not black on, but I love me some rainbow. So that's what I'm wearing. Rainbow accessories and clothes. Yeah. Giving them a shameless plug. So y'all, if y'all wonder what's happening, we trying to add Raven and Latricia in. I don't know what's happening because this has been working. So Lord Jesus, come on. I don't know what is happening today. What's happening? I just nicked the mess out of my ring. I don't know what's happening today. But we are trying to get it together. We are trying to get it together. So Raven, again, I sent you a request. There's no notification coming to me. It's only giving me the option to watch the video. That's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, I'm going to X this out again. Other times, I've never really had anyone send me a request to join the live. I've more so sent them the request and then I've added them. So I don't know what's happening. Like I said, please make sure your phone is vertical. I do know that. If your phone is not in a vertical position while you're watching the live, they're not going to allow you to join the live this way. If it's not in a vertical position. If it's in a horizontal position, they're not going to allow it. They just stop it. I don't know why they stop it because of that, but they don't allow it. So make sure that's not what's happening. You said you're going to try it off your mom's phone. Okay. So try it off your mom's phone. The only other option I could think of is what my first guest did, where I ended up getting off my live and she got on her Facebook Live, and then I sent her a request to join the live, and then we were able to do it from her page. But I'm hoping we don't have to do that today. But if we have to, then we will try that as well. But then I will lose some of my viewers too, unless you guys have to follow me. Just watch for me to share from Raven's page the interview. But we are trying to do this connection right now. So Raven, okay, I see your mom is on and it said I could send her request. Have you sent a request, or could I go ahead and send you all a request? Connection failed. Is there something going on with my Wi-Fi? Let's see that. Let's see that. Connection was messing up, but it's not. So you can send it. Okay, I'm going to send it now. All right, I just sent it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, eventually I'm going to work on doing this off a more sophisticated platform, but this Facebook Live. Yes, okay, here we go. I was like, what is happening? I said, please, God, let it work. Let it work. How are you ladies doing today?
Fine.
That's awesome. See, they sound like twins. They even said that at the same time. That's so cute. I'm so sorry and apologize about our little slight technical differences. I'm not sure what was going on, but we got it together.
Okay, I'm gonna stick the phone on something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like I literally, and I'm now giving people my tea, but I hold the phone the whole time. It is uncomfortable. I need to find a stand that actually holds the phone in this position, because it'd be mad uncomfortable. My wrist be hurting. But
Yeah.
I do it because I realize you can't do it horizontal. Like if I turn it, they stop the video. I don't know why they do that, but it's weird.
Wow, I was just gonna turn it too.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but it's some technical reason probably why they do that. But let's get into this interview. I'm so excited to be interviewing you both today. Y'all are like family to me. You are family to me. Let me not say like. You are family to me. Latricia, you like a mother to me. Raven, you're a sister to me. I really value that relationship. I value too your giftings. You have so many, each one of you. And then y'all beautiful, not just on the inside, but on the outside. Gorgeous women, Black melanated women. And I'm really excited about this because y'all the only duo that I had to interview today. And you're a powerful mother and daughter duo at that. And there's not a lot of mothers and daughters, not a lot of family members working together. It's kind of hard to do that. And I know from experience with my dad with his ministry, it's just, it's a struggle to work as a family unit. So I want to start out first, though, about you all telling me about your various businesses, and then, of course, the organization that you have, Raven.
Okay. You wanna go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so I'll start with Strength Through Sisters. I'm gonna start with that. So Strength Through Sisters is a nonprofit organization. And basically what we do is we provide safe spaces for Black women who deal with depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses. We're still, of course, in like the beginning stages of the organization, but the goal is to one day open up a facility where Black women can come and, maybe receive spa services, come in and have support groups and things like that, because I know that we lack a lot of that within our communities. I don't think we actually have any like support groups, specifically for Black women who deal with these issues. I also have a crafting business, which is just basically I make, I create
Okay.
personalized things. My specialty is the tumblers, which are just the cups, the hot and cold cups. I make keychain. Basically, I make anything that you want. I make that. I call that, as far as Strength Through Sisters, I call that like my purpose business. And then the crafting company is like just like my on the side fun thing that I like to do because I love making stuff. I love creating stuff. And then I also have a cleaning company, L&R Cleaning, and that's kind of like just the realistic business, like the money business. So those are my 3 businesses.
Okay. Mama.
Well, I have a catering business, which is called Latricia's Black Tie Dining. And the reason why I named that is because I think I can give people, it's Black owned for one, and I think I can give people the best quality of food. The food is good. My salads is off the chain. A lot of people ask
Yes.
me about my salads, and you know how some caterers, they have to do all this dressing down, to go and do a catering job. I don't have to do that. So I mean, you know how my food is. So
I
then
do.
I also have a little jewelry business, where I make bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and I mean they really, I think people like it. But my biggest one is my catering business. I love
Okay.
cooking and I love feeding people.
Okay. So, wow, I just found out some new information about you. You got a jewelry business. I didn't know about that. So why you didn't tell me about that? Okay. Well, what is that business called? Do you have a name
You know,
for it?
I'm really just, I started the business, but I never really made a name for it because
Okay.
I really wasn't, it was just something to do. But
Okay.
then, people started asking, can I make them some bracelets and stuff like that? So I'm actually still working on that.
Okay. But that's okay. You can mention things that are in the works. And I think that's what's so fabulous about the both of you that I want to bring out today is that you're serial entrepreneurs. Like you guys have your hands in a few things. And that's really cool. And the fact that you have so many other things besides just being entrepreneurs, but being mom, being sister, being auntie, and you guys are doing them all well. And so that's like an amazing thing. Raven, I wanted to mention to you because I don't think you gave us the name of that crafting business. What is the name of your crafting business?
Crafts by Ray.
Okay. I'm real intentional because I just want people to know the names of these things and be able to put them into their heads and minds. So when they're going and thinking about it, they're going to be contacting you and be like, Angel, you had her on. And she said, Crafts by Ray. I need to give me a time. I need to get that. I need to purchase, some food from Latricia's Black Tie Dining. That's a good name. Like you could very catchy, very memorable, and very elegant. And yeah, so I'm really excited, talking more about this with you all. I want to ask you this first question, though. What, in your definition, makes a girl boss?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
A girl boss to me is someone that is successful and doesn't, worry about what nobody has to say. Someone that is responsible and takes care of business and always have things in order.
Okay, like that.
Okay, so to me, a girl boss, it means so many different things. Because I feel like we all have girl bosses, in our lives that, we don't even notice. So I think for
Right.
me, a girl boss is anybody who is just taking the things that, well, any woman who is just taking the things that they want to do and they're just doing them. Because I know, like in life, sometimes when you decide that you want to do something or you stumble across something you want to do, it can be hard to get started. That can be hard. So I feel like a girl boss is just someone who literally just has what she wants to do and just starts doing it. You know, I
Okay.
don't think you necessarily have to you know, have a business to be a girl boss. These are just like everyday women. Because when we think of girl bosses, we tend to think of people who are already there, already in those high positions. But
Right.
for me, a girl boss is just literally somebody in your everyday life. You know, you look over and maybe you know a mom and she's, you know, being a girl boss with her kids. You know, you might know a sister and she's just being a girl boss in that role. So I feel like, to
Right.
me, a girl boss is just the women that we see in our everyday lives.
Right. I love that you just said that. And that's too like what I wanted to highlight with you all, that not just that you have businesses, but the fact that you are handling your womanly duties, your motherly duties, your aunt duties, all that stuff, also while maintaining the businesses that you have. And that's to me, like you said, is like a boss as well. Your sister
Yeah.
actually gave a good question. Thank you, Sister Tamara, for that. Do you all have Facebook pages for your businesses and organization where we can connect with you?
Yes,
Um,
we do.
Yes. So, as far as our Facebook pages, um, well, hers is Latricia's Black Tie Dining. It's just her business name. And then mine is just Strength Through Sisters. As far as Crafts by Ray, I don't have a Facebook page yet. But for L&R Cleaning, it's just well, I don't have a Facebook page for L&R Cleaning. I have a website. It's
Okay.
lnrcleaning.com. That's it. But
Okay.
for
Okay.
Strength Through Sisters, the Facebook page is Strength Through Sisters. Y'all see, I'll be focusing on Strength Through Sisters. Strength Through
Right.
Sisters, the Facebook page is Strength Through Sisters, and the website is also strengththroughsisters.com.
Okay. So y'all see, y'all can connect with Strength Through Sisters on Facebook and the website. The cleaning business that Raven has as well, just website. Crafts by Ray, I guess you could just connect with her via her personal Facebook and inbox her, message her like orders or things you have. Or you could reach out to me as well, because I can always get the message. Any of my friends that are viewing today, I did make a post about a tumbler that she had gifted me that is so beautiful, and I have not used it yet, but it's my favorite color, and so I really love it, and I'm just excited about having it because I don't have a cup in green like that, and so I was really excited when she gave me that. And she's really talented, you all, especially too with the crafting. She's extremely talented in that. And so definitely you want to reach out to her for the customized things. I did attach both of the Strength Through Sisters and the Latricia's Black Side Dining on this live. So you can go right there and connect with those two things right just from going there. But remember the websites too that she mentioned. I also asked Raven if you put that in the comments too, so that people can see it and that they can make that happen. And thanks, Sister Tamara. Tamara on his support, and she tagged the pages in the comments. Okay, so see, you don't even got to put it. The sister didn't put it in the comments. So y'all see it in the comments as well. And she's another awesome entrepreneur. Their family is just doing it big. She has the charm bracelet business. And so you guys, family doing business together, that's amazing. I'm actually going to go into that kind of question of asking you all, how is it working as a mother and daughter duo in business together?
Oh, okay. I guess the daughter will go first. Working as, working as a mother-daughter duo is really, it's fun. It's fun. I feel like we work well together. And for me, it's really rewarding because talking about and be honest.
Yeah,
For
I
me,
just think
it's
that, and I want that too. I want the tea. Like, tell me how really it is.
it's really reward honestly, it's really rewarding. Not even just like working with my mom, but like when she wanted to start this business, Latricia's Black Tie Dining, when she wanted to start this business, it was because, you know, she loved cooking was a passion of hers and everything like that. I mean, I knew I would be helping her, and so like helping her in this capacity has been really rewarding because growing up she always told us that we can do anything, you know? And
Right.
anytime we would come to her, even now, anytime we would come to her with an idea, I don't care what it is. I don't care if we tell her we want to flatter space. She gonna be like, well, you could do it. You know, it's just so casual for her. Like, yeah, you could do it. Like, it's just, you know, it just comes to her like, you could do it. So I feel like all throughout our lives, there were, she would always tell us, like, she would always just tell us, you can do it. And we know, like, growing up, she was always, you know, working, and she was always trying to make it happen and stuff for us. So right now, seeing her have her business and seeing her working in one of her dreams is really rewarding, because it's finally like, okay, now you have a dream that you're telling us about. So now it's like, you can do it. You know, now we can tell you, now we can reciprocate that and tell you, you can do it. So it's really rewarding to just, you know, work with her and just, you know, see her ideas. Well, I'm talking like I'm the mama. See the ideas flow and just see, you know, the things that she wants to do, and see how happy she gets, you know, when she has a good day with her business. See how motivated she gets when she has a good day with her business, because for so long, she had been focusing on her kids and our dreams and making sure that we chased our dreams. So it's just really a rewarding feeling to see her chasing her dreams and, you know, being happy about it.
That's good. Now, wait, before we move on to your mom, I'm with Vera though. I love it. That's beautiful. It's positive. But it's some mothers and daughters out there looking at this, and they need to know when it gets rough, what is their rough point, and how do you get through that?
Y'all want us to be real honest.
Brutally honest.
You know what? I think that, I guess the only struggle would be the fact that both of us are like operating in, you know, the different businesses that we have. So I feel like the only struggle would be like if maybe she has an event or she has something that she has to cook for, and it might clash with my business. You know, it might clash with something I want to have to do. Or like if we have to, like, because for example, when you're doing a, you know, catering gig or something, you have to get all the materials. You got to go to the store. You got to be running around basically. So I feel like that can be challenging when, you know, it's a season where I might have orders or I might have a cleaning client or something. And then we have to work out, okay, well, you know, we gonna put this time aside for your business, and then I'm gonna do my thing too.
Okay.
So I feel like where, yeah, time management. I think that's a big thing. Yeah, I always be, I guess we gonna be honest. I always be hollering at her about her time management. Yeah, I always yell at her about her time management. Not yell at her, but I always talk to her about her time management, because, and you're the, yeah, I always come at her about her time management, because we do have to be, you know, considerate of the fact that both of us have businesses and both of us are trying to do things. So yeah, that is a big thing of ours. And you know what? Also, when she is cooking, like for me with the whole business thing, I feel like I like for things to be in order. So like, for example, if she's doing something and say she's selling salads, you know, her best seller, she's selling salads one day, and when I put it on Facebook, when I put it out there, I'm always gonna say, we don't take same day orders. I'm always gonna say, when everything is gone, it's gone. Like, I'm always gonna say that.
Same messages. Okay.
Yeah. And so my thing is, on the day of, it's a real challenge for me, because I would have like planned my day out like, okay, I know I have to help her during these times, and then after that, you know, I'm gonna do my stuff. And so it was kind of challenging for a while. She slowed down on it a little bit, but like it would be the day of, and we sold out. And we did all our orders. Then somebody called her and they want a salad, and now she's scrambling trying to, you know, get the stuff for the salad.
Right. I'm coming to Mama Defense. It's just her heart to want to serve everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have to, you know, I love that about her, because she loves to, you know, give. She loves to, even on someday, on, you know, salad days, she'll give a few salads away. So she loves to give. She has a really giving heart. But I'm also trying to get her to the point where it's like, you don't have to, you know, this your business. You ain't doing
Right.
this to please nobody else. This your business. And it's
Right.
like, these are things that she taught me that I'm trying to teach her again. This is
Right.
your business. You don't have to please everybody. Somebody's going to have a complaint every now and then. And if you don't, like if it's a salad day and somebody want a salad, or if it's any day and somebody want a meal and you're sold out, that's it. They missed out. We told them a week ago that, you had to put in the order ahead of time. And it's like, she'd be like, well, I don't want to lose my customers. Yeah, that's
Right.
what yeah.
I
But
love it. And just so y'all know, I'm not trying to like make them bring out negative things. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Right.
So others can learn from this mother-daughter duo how just in fact that you work together in the family in business. But go
yeah,
ahead,
but
Mama.
sometimes you have to sacrifice some things to keep your clientele, and if that means that, sometimes I have to just, like, for some people that have not tasted my cooking before, I would just give them a dinner. I'm a giving
Okay.
person. I don't, it is not saying that I have to change my rules the way that I run my business, but sometimes you gotta, throw something a little extra up in there, just so people can taste it and, just try your cooking out. And that's how your clientele get big.
Right.
Mm.
So y'all just have maybe that sometimes a difference of opinion of how to maybe get those things done, but it's still going to be effective. And as I always tell my husband, because I'm a duo in business, but not the mother daughter. Not yet. Actually, I do work with my mother, but not officially just yet. But I'm working with my husband. And so sometimes me and him have two different practices on how to run SDL photography. He has one thing he want to do, and I'll be like, we can't do that, babe. Like, yeah, Or then I'll say something and he'd be like, discount. Angel, I'm not doing that. And I'll be like, well, come on. It's a family member. We could get him a little. And he'd be like, no. And so we have a difference. Actually, even this morning, we had someone inbox. And I was talking to him and he was just like, Angel, I know where you about to go. And I be trying to stick to my guns and to make my price is my price. And sometimes I can be like, well, it's this person, so we can. And he'd be like, no, Angel. And so I get that. Sometimes when you're working as a duo, you have one thought and the other person has another thought. Not that either of them is wrong. It's just that y'all are both boss in y'all thoughts. So you can do that, with business. You can set your own rules, set your own policies, set your own principles with it. But y'all just gotta, I know y'all compromise with one another. You work with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you got anything else to say, Mama, about working together as a mother-daughter duo, how that is, how you make it work?
I think it's fun, and it has taught Raven, how to, be a good cook as well. Just
Mm-hmm.
as well as my other daughter. My other daughter, she did not know nothing about cooking, but with her, calling us and asking us how to make this and how to make this, she has came a long way. But like I say, we may have our disagreements, and it may be hard sometimes, but at the end, it always works out.
That's good. That's good. So I love the fact that y'all gave each other praise, but I love the fact too that we were able to dig into some real things about that dynamic, because I just know from experience from several ways, it's not always easy to work with your family members. But
Yeah.
it's rewarding when you can do like Raven kept saying, it's so rewarding when we can work with our family members, because that's the people closest to us, the people who are around all the time. And we can build and grow together, our money together. And that's the beauty too in it. Is that you're building up legacy and you're building up the family. And like you said too, you're inspiring Raven and Tamara to get even deeper into that cooking. And I can be a testament to that. Like being around my mom and my grandmother definitely made me a better cook. And I would say now I owe all whatever I do to them, because I was watching, and I was, even when they thought I wasn't, I was seeing the things that they were doing. And even though I give it up to you, Mama, on the cooking business, because I don't want to do my own piece when it comes to cooking, but it is cool to kind of assist, like Raven is doing, the mother, and doing something like that. And then kind of here and there, putting your little pieces on the menu, because you're like, I can cook some stuff, so I'm good at this. So let's put that on the menu. So that's really cool that you guys have found a niche in that, and that you're doing that, and you're inspiring other mother and daughters to work together. So the next thing I want to ask you guys, what would you tell your younger selves? Now that you went through all you went through, what would you tell your younger self?
Go ahead, you first.
Wow. Okay. What would I tell my younger self? Oh, I would tell her so much. I think the first thing that I would tell her is you're not gonna have it all together by the time you're 25, because she was thinking she was gonna have everything together by the time she was 25. She was thinking she was gonna be rich, she was gonna be married. And so I would tell her that you're not gonna have it all together by the time you're 25. But that's okay. It's okay, because the journey it's going to be fun. It's going to be really rewarding. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to have a lot of experience along the way. I would definitely tell her that. And I will also tell her to not allow other people to take the joy that she has. I would tell her not to allow other people to take the joy she has. And I would tell her to just kind of own what she wants to do. Because I always say, like, some of the things that I wanted to do when I was younger, even like at the time where I was starting college, and I knew I wanted to, start my own business. I knew I wanted to do that, but like a lot of people would tell me, if you're going to school, if you're entering into school, you have to be realistic. You have to find a major that's realistic. You have to find a major that you can easily get a job with right out of school. And so I feel like a lot of times I was trying to do that. And if I would have just listened to myself, I probably would have been rich right now, I probably would have, been good at 25 years old. But yeah, so I would just tell her to just follow her own dreams, follow her own, mind, and don't compare yourself to others. That's another thing. Don't compare yourself to others, because especially as you get older and enter into your 20s, you will see that different people that you might have grown up with or that you might have gone to school with, everybody's going to be at different positions in their lives. Some people will be married, some people will have children, some people will be working in their careers, some people will just be getting started. So I would tell her, don't compare herself to others, and just do her own thing and be happy about it.
Okay, I love that. Mama.
I would say to always, pray and have faith in, what you do, and always do what's right. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do something that you want to do. Follow your dreams and put effort into it. A lot of people say, well, I'm gonna sit back and wait and this and that. I'm gonna wait on God to give it to me and this and that. But you have to put effort into it, and you got to make the steps too, because God is not just gonna hang you nothing just to be giving it to you because you want it. You have to put effort into it too. And I would say just never give up.
Wow. I really love this question, and I think I'd included it in all the interviews, because I think when we were younger, we were just operating in whatever ways we were operating in. But as now we think about our life and think back to that, and sometimes I even think to myself, like, wow, what could I have did a little differently? And how further along could I have been if I did it in the way of which I'm, what we're saying now, telling that person that, and could have a do-over. But unfortunately, we can't have a do-over. We can only do what we can do currently, which is still fine because we're still, God is, whatever destinies He had for us, we're still going to get to. It's just, the journey was different. But I just love to hear people kind of reflect on what things when they were younger that they might not have done, but would have did differently now that they know what they know, where they are in life now. But I'm really proud, like I said again, of both of you all. I know you've had maybe your different struggles and trials or tribulations, but you're still thriving, you're still surviving. And that's just so amazing. And then you're doing it together. That's so honorable, especially like Raven, you're doing this with your mom. They say honor your mother and your father all the days of your life, and they'll be long. So I feel like definitely you're extending your life by sticking by your mother and encouraging her and working together with her. And that's so inspirational. I want to ask you all, what is the biggest no you were given, and how did you bounce back from it?
I've been told no a lot, especially in my younger years. But when I was told no, I got upset about it, because I thought that certain people would be there for me, when I needed that help, but they weren't. So I basically started doing things on my own. And, I said, if I want this, I have to put more effort into it, in order for me to get this. And I always said, if I ever had kids, I would, with me growing up, I wanted them to have a different, have what I didn't have. And,
Right.
be different from how I grew up. So I just started doing things on my own. And, I would talk to my girls and I would tell them, if you want this, you have to, you have to put effort into it. You just can't sit back and wait on somebody to give you something. So I think a lot of that has rubbed off on them because they don't, they, with them growing up, they've been there when people, would tell us no and this and that. So it's like my habits done rubbed off on them. So now when they want something, they just go for it. They don't wait on nobody. They don't ask nobody for nothing. They just go for what they know.
That's awesome. Like, I definitely see that about meeting you, because I met Raven first, and then I met Mama second, and then I met, what did I meet? No, did I meet Tamara first and then Mama? I can't remember. But as I met you all, I started to realize just how, where Raven got a lot of her qualities from. And you have a lot of amazing qualities, Latricia. You have a lot of strength. Um, that you give to your daughters and you give to your family. And that is just always good to exhibit that. Now that I'm becoming a mother, you just giving me some advice, is that like whatever I do, that is going to rub off on the child. And you want to make sure whatever that is, that you're doing the right thing. So whatever's rubbing off is going to influence them in the right way. And so you definitely, I always see Raven, whether she was her own organization, other organizations, this business, that business, to the next business, but I love that grind and that hard work. And, I see that she gets that effort from you. And so that's, that's really, that's a good thing.
Well, for me, the biggest no that I received, I always think about this story. It was a few years ago. It was a couple years ago. I was much younger. Not that I'm old now, but I was much younger. And my mom and my aunt, it was time for me to get a car. And my mom and my aunt were taking me around to, look for a car and stuff. And we had said that this time, because in the past, the cars that I would get would be kind of petty. So we had said this time we were going to go to a dealership. And so we had went to this dealership. After going to one dealership, we had went to another dealership. So when we got there, we were talking to the man. We went in there and stuff. He was, he seemed like he was nice. We got in there, we sat down and stuff, and we were like, I think at the time it was like we had like $1,500. It was like, what could we get for $1,500? And so this man, he like, because he had his book open, he like closed his book and then he chuckled and he was like, you can go get on the bus. And that was just really crushing. And so at that moment, I had decided, like, that's when I, had this, I wanted to have businesses at that point, but that's the moment where I really, really decided, like, I got to do something, because I don't want to, ever have to walk into anybody's dealership. I don't ever want to have to walk into anywhere and somebody have the opportunity to tell me no, And on that day, I remember I was sad. I was really sad after that. And so my mom and my aunt, she on here right now. My mom and my aunt, they were telling me, like, it's okay, because you're going to get to a point where you don't have to, ask anybody something, and people won't be able to tell you no. And so from that point, that story always sticks to me, because I said, when I make it, I'm going to go back up there just to look at him. So that story always sticks to me, because it's like, man, you don't want to, it's when you're in a position, when you're in a certain position, people will, and they feel like they're in a higher position than you, or they're doing better than you at the moment. People will try to look down on you and, even laugh at you, because he laughed. So people will try to look down on you, but it just really motivated me to try to get to that place where nobody could, tell me no. And I always told myself, the next time I went to a dealership looking for like a new car, I would have the money to pay cash for it, to pay all cash for it and stuff. And I would go to his dealership first to tell him, like, I got the cash and stuff. Then I would laugh in his face and leave. But I ain't gonna do that, because God, God has blessed me. At that point, that's what I was like. I want to go back in and laugh in his face. But at this point, as I've grown, that experience really helped. That experience did help me to grow. It really helped me to grow. And that was the first experience that taught me how to not really let go of things, but taught me how to rise above things. Every action doesn't deserve a reaction. You just keep going. You just keep going, and you just get it. You just get to it. That's what she taught me. You just get to it. You just do. It ain't no excuses. You just get to it, and you just keep going, and that's it.
Right. Y'all said some awesome things with answering that question, Mom. You said you got to put effort into it. You can't just expect something just to happen. And in this microwave society in which we live now, sorry, young people, you can't just expect someone's going to find you off YouTube. You can't just expect someone's going to get you off of Facebook Live and you'll just have this 6-figure business or record deal just like that, even though some people now are getting those blessed opportunities. But that you have to put some work in. Once you get anything, you still have to work at it. You still have to grind at it, and you still have to maintain it. I was talking about Nick Cannon earlier. It makes me think about that. That man works hard. He has to. He got 9 kids. He works hard. Got several businesses. Got several TV shows. And he's doing all that grinding because, like Mama said, you have to put effort in. And so you said that, and that's like something I hope y'all caught that. That's a success tip. You have to put effort into whatever you're doing. And then Raven just said what the First Lady said, when they go low, you have to go high. So the best way to be a boss is like to always have that integrity. And you learned integrity from that. And that it speaks volumes, because later in life, you have to think about how you deal with no's you're going to get, because we're all going to get no's in our lives, but how do we deal with them? And I think y'all definitely gave some good advice to that. I see some people giving some love on the page. I love all this interaction. Vera Bonds, which is a minister, she just said, "Good afternoon, Angel and ladies, and empower us." I love that. I see people responding on here. I just want to shout a couple people out as I'm going. Serena, Kareem, did I say that right? I feel like that's one of you all's either family members or supporters. I see somebody on here gave y'all a shout out, Mama with the food. Howard Jordan, he said he got food and everything is delicious and nutritious and wonderful and high quality. So good. I call them my granddaughters and daughter. So that's wonderful. And I just see people giving so much love in the comments here. And I see some chefs chiming in also to this. So I hope that you are being inspired. I just see the chef come in, Rhonda Slaughter, who also cooks. And I see Oliver Patton, his wife is a chef and she cooks. And so I hope if you're on and you're a chef, you're being inspired by Latricia and Raven and all the things that they're doing with their business together with Black Tie Dining and Strength Through Sisters and everything else that Raven does. Because Raven does a lot. She like me. We got a lot of things going around in the pot. But we doing them. So I think this is the last question I have. I want to ask you guys, where do you see your businesses and the organization in 3 years?
Let me go first.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see my business expand more than what it is now. You know, sometimes I have good days, sometimes I have bad days. Sometimes I get discouraged, you know, when I have a bad day, but I do know that that's what being in a business is all about. It's not going to always be good. So I pray that God lead me to more positive people that can help me with my business. And as far as, you know, learning more about catering and, you know, how to get more clientele, and maybe, I mean, after that, then I am going to invest in a building. But I want to, you know, experience to meet more people so I can learn more. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's that honest, like I said, I love being real with people and you are transparent. And I love those goals. What about you, Raven?
I think about that often. I pray about that often because I always say that with Strength Through Sisters, this isn't, you know, the organization isn't something that I wanted to do. Like, this ain't something I want to do. This is something that God has put me in the, you know, put me on the path of doing. This is something where God is revealing my purpose to me. And so in 3 years, I say that because, you know, people, y'all might think I'm thinking crazy, but I say that because in 3 years from the prayers that I have prayed and what God has revealed to me, where I see this organization at in 3 years, I do see us having a facility. I do see us having a facility in which Black women are able to come and receive all free services, where Black women will come to be able to receive spa services, where Black women will be able to come to be in support groups and talk to other Black women who are dealing with, you know, struggles like depression and anxiety. I see us being able to send Black women out of the country to, you know, engage in self-care. So I see us being able to just make a difference in the lives of Black women. I also see the organization as being something that allows Black women to experience sisterhood. Because I know a lot of times in our community, we don't get to experience that tight-knit sisterhood. We don't get to experience, you know, sisterhood that doesn't come with strings attached, or sisterhood that doesn't, you know, come with you give me something and I give you something. And I always say that, like, with meeting you, Angel, and meeting some of the people that are connected to you, it's just been really, really rewarding and overwhelming, because it's like I have a network now. I have a group of women now that I know I can go to, and like my sister said, or a competition. I have a group of women now that I can go to, and I know that I can talk to these women, and I can feel like this is not, you know, this isn't something where I always have to be feeling my best with, to where when, you know, when they speak into me or when they give me something, I have to automatically be thinking of how I'm going to repay them, you know? And it's like,
Right.
I just want this organization to be something that allows Black women to experience that, because I feel like every Black woman should be able to experience a sisterhood, and just a group of women that you can literally just go to and be yourself. You can literally go to these women and just be yourself, talk through your struggles, you know? And
Right.
these women looking at you like, oh, you know, you went through that? What? You know, like you just feel safe with these women. So I just want
Right.
this organization to just grow to a place where we can just, man, we can just help Black women, and we can expand. My dream is that we'll expand all across the country. You know, we'll have facilities all across the country where Black women as a whole in America can just feel safe, because we as Black women, we deal with a lot. We deal with, you know, the normal roles that we have: wives, mothers, sisters, aunts, grandmothers. But we also have to take on the burden, you know, when things happen with Black men, we also have to take on that burden as well. We're the
Right.
caretakers for the Black community. So I just feel like sometimes I just want to create a space where we don't always feel like we have to be super women, and we don't always have to feel like we have to, you know, we can be, we can be weak, as you want to call it, because I always say that as Black women, we always, like, throughout our lifetimes, we experience hit blow after blow after blow, and it's like we just get up and just keep moving. You know, you'll
Mm-hmm.
always see that Black women, you know, will have had a hard life coming up, and then a hard adulthood, and they just, you know, they're just receiving blow after blow, and they just keep going. Like, we don't ever get a chance to just, you know, when you receive a blow and you get knocked down, it's okay to sit there for a minute, you know, and take that in. It's okay to process the fact that you got knocked down. It's okay to, you know, sit there and cry for a minute and process it, because a lot of times we aren't able to, you know, process the fact that we got knocked down. We're not able to sit there and process the pain. We're not able to feel that pain, you know, immensely. We're not able to really
Right.
feel that pain, and then, you know, decide, okay, now I'm gonna find an effective way to move forward. And then now
Right.
we in our, you know, 30s and our 40s, and we have to deal with, you know, things from our past that stem back to when we were 5 years old. Now you in your 40s gonna be 50, and you got to deal with 40 years of trauma.
Right.
You know, rather than being able to have been taught that in that moment, you know, maybe when you were 10 years old and something traumatized you, you could stop for a moment and deal with that and then move on, rather than saying, you know, rather than sitting in therapy at 50 years old and saying, you know what, I dealt with this when I was 10. So now I not only have to fix the issues that I'm dealing with at 50, I got to fix the issues that I dealt with when I was 10.
Right.
So my goal is to just create an organization where Black women can feel safe, and we can start to raise daughters who are okay, you know, with feeling vulnerable, and who are okay with stopping for a minute to collect their thoughts and to, you know, heal. Yeah, I said a lot, but yeah.
Oh no, that was good. It's a lot of people commenting. I'm about to go into some of that, but I just want to say thank you so much, both of you, for answering that question authentically and in transparency. And also, I agree with Serena and your sister, too. y'all got to claim that thing. Like, you're going to get what you say that you expect out of your businesses. You're going to get that building, mama. You're going to obtain that facilities, Raven. So the fact that you're saying it out your mouth now, look back at this video when it happened. And remember, I said, you're going to get it. And I'm going to be there to cheer y'all on at the grand openings. Okay. So y'all going to get all those things because you're putting forth the hard work. You're also putting it out into the atmosphere, and that's going to manifest it into reality. Then also, I seen someone comment, and that's Rhonda Slaughter, who is a cook as well. And see, I love this. I love this because, Mama, as you talked about networking, she's another person you need to network with. In fact, I want my mother, you and her, to network together along with another cook I know. Because all of you all have the same kind of heart, not just making food for people that is nutritious and delicious, but you also have a heart to want to feed into the soul with your food. And she said, COVID-19 has hit a lot of personal chefs, which is true, Mama Rhonda. And she said, now it's time for us to come together and cook up a festival of food. Ooh, I like that idea. A festival of Black women coming together to cook and sell their food together. That's a good idea, Rhonda. So I commend you, Rhonda, for saying that. I hope, Rhonda, that you will look up Latricia and you will connect with her. You already connected with my mom. Like I said, it's some Black chefs out there that need to connect together. I already see some chefs working together. But we have to, in the Black community, work together even the more because we can make dollars together. And when people line up and have the same kind of personalities, that's a God move right there to line up with those people. I know we have trust issues too in the Black community. Sometimes we feel like, oh my God, I don't know this person. So I don't know they, intentions. But when I tell you, Mama, that they some good people, well, you already met my mother, so you know she's a good person. When I tell you Rhonda's a good person, Miss Hart is another one, she's a good person. You all are also around the same age. I think that it would be beneficial if you ladies would get together and think about how y'all can work together, learn from each other, and grow together in business and even empower one another in support so that you all can get to whatever levels. Y'all each might have different things you want to do. I know my mother don't want to build and she says she wants a food truck. Rhonda, I know she was giving out her food in community way, but also selling dinners at a time. And of course, Miss Hart, she does mostly baking. And so I just think it's beneficial if you, when you say networking, like you got to be open, Mama, to networking, open to meeting new people. Also, seeing what opportunities are out there that you can be a part of, or I always be trying to intentional of inboxing you and Raven stuff that I see that has to do with the food industry, things that y'all could do that can expose you to more people. But yes, you have to be mindful of the people that you expose yourself to, because everyone doesn't have the same heart or intentions that you have, and you just want to make sure the integrity stays intact. But I do think it's people out there like Rhonda, who just said she's looking for the same thing you said, networking and building up her business, and coming together with other chefs to kind of do something special. And Rhonda also said, Raven, she needs your group. She wants to get that mental together. That took a lot for her to say that. So Rhonda, thank you for being transparent. If Raven, you could give again the information of Strength Through Sisters, if she didn't hear it because she just joined, please give that information again.
Yes. So we have a Facebook page. Our Facebook page is Strength Through Sisters. We also have a website, which is strengththroughsisters.com. We also have an Instagram page, which is Strength Through Sisters. So we're trying to get on all social media. Then if you can't find those pages or the websites, then you can also inbox me directly and I'll send you the links and things to those. My sister, she keeps tagging it though, so you'll see
Yes,
it.
thanks. Sis, that support, see, that's what I'm talking about. That support is needed. Every time I interview somebody, they have somebody on support. And I think that's vital. You got to have a circle and you got to have family members that cheer you on. And so, Rhonda, I see you still on here. Make sure you look up Latricia Baton, connect with her. And Latricia, when she sends you that inbox, look out for it. Because I'm telling you, I feel a kindred connection there. Also, make sure, Rhonda, that you connect with Raven Irvin, that's her name, on Facebook, and connect with Strength Through Sisters in the various ways in which she just said, so that you can be connected, because she's had different events. I've attended some of them, but you need to be a part, and you need to be there, and you need to attend whatever she has coming up next. So make sure that you guys are seeing all the tags that Tamara is putting down in these comments, and you are going to them, and you're being intentional about networking and connecting, because that's the only way we survive. We need each other to survive. I said that to somebody yesterday. We cannot isolate ourselves from one another. We have to come together. And in the Black community, the white man, I'm sorry if there's anybody here white, the white man did a good job on us to keep us from being together, keep us in the mindset of crab in the barrel. But we have to get back to the mindset of being together, of being a unit, being unified, and in everything. And so that's the only way we're gonna make it as a people, is if we come together and we support one another. So yeah, anybody that's coming in new, I see Stacy just came in. I have been interviewing Latricia Baton and Raven Irving, Strength Through Sisters, Latricia's Black Tie Dining, Raven Crafts by Ray, A&R Cleaning, and all the other things she got going on and coming soon. It's just been a blessing to interview y'all today. Like I said, all the women I chose to interview each Tuesday were not women I felt that were highlighted enough for me. Not women I felt that you gonna say, oh yeah, I done seen them, this thing, that. I want them to be seen more. And so this is why I chose women who I think, too, don't get interviewed all the time and don't get asked to do things like this all the time. And two, are nervous about doing things like this. Like my last guest that's coming up next week, she like, oh, Angel, I've never been interviewed. This is weird, but it's good, because y'all gonna get more and more of this. I declare and decree that God is going to have you even in bigger platforms and bigger arenas than this, to expose your business to many. And so you got to get ready. And this is your getting ready ground. I'm getting y'all ready for what God is about to do. Any other things y'all want to say before we get off? Encouragement or things, ways for people to connect with you, or stuff you have coming up?
One thing that I do want to point out is that I do want to point out that if you do want to like be involved with Strength Through Sisters in any capacity, please do reach out to me, because I always say that this organization, again, this doesn't belong to me, this belongs to God. And one of my biggest things is I never wanted to, be the organization leader that makes the decisions, and that's the decision that's final. I want people to be able to chime in, especially, only Black women. Like, I want Black women to be able to chime in, because this is an organization that God had placed on my heart to create for you all. So I really feel like it's important for me to get that feedback for you, from you all. So like, if you look at my website or at any of my pages or anything, and you see something on there and you like, no, I don't know about this, let me know. If you see something on there, you like, nah, I think, I got a few, I got a suggestion for you or anything or something. I really, I want y'all to let me know, because again, this organization is created for Black women, and I really want it to be created by Black women. I don't want to be the, only Black woman that's having a say so in this organization. I don't want to be making all the decisions. I want to create an organization where Black women feel safe and they feel comfortable because their ideas were heard. I see a lot of times people say, that they created organizations for whatever group of people, and that group of people doesn't get to chime in. That group of people, doesn't get to put any ideas into the organization. So I really, even with me being a Black woman, I really, want other Black women to chime in and let me know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to let me know if you see something on my website that needs to be changed. If you see something on my website that needs to be critiqued, I'm taking all the criticism. I'm taking all the critiquing. I'm taking it all, because I just want this to be the best organization possible, to allow our community to grow and to allow our little girls to, feel like they are being a part of a community that they are safe in, that they don't have to become adults and, heal from it's already hard enough being an adult. You don't want to also have to be healing from trauma while you trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. You also got to think about your depression. So, yeah, I just want this to be an organization that Black women have had a voice in. When I get to that level, I want to, that level God want me to be at. When I get to that level, I want Black women to be able to say, I want Black women to be able to say, yes, I have talked to her personally. I don't want to be that person where it's like, nobody's talked to me personally. I'm acting like I'm all big headed. I want people to be able to say, I've talked to her personally. I have put my ideas in. I feel seen. I feel heard. And I'm walking with her. I want people to be walking with me too. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. What you want to say?
Wait, before we move on from you, Raven, do you have anything that you want to share? Because I know my last guest last week, she didn't have official dates, but she had some things she had coming up in the works. So do you have anything stirring up for like Strength Through Sisters, like event-wise or things that you might be doing?
What?
I do my cooking and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, for Strength Through Sisters for a long time, and I'm thinking this is just me throwing some spaghetti at the wall. I'm thinking I want to do like some kind of winter formal type thing. I launched the organization a little over a year ago, but this November will make 2 years. So I said that for the 2-year mark, I want to do like because of course I've had events and stuff, and I've talked about it, and I've been kind of having my voice be heard a little bit, but I want to do like an official launch event where Black women can come out. It'll be like a winter formal ball type of thing where we can come out, we can dress up, we can just honor, like you're doing, Angel. We can honor Black women in our community that are doing great things that may not have the spotlight yet. So I want to do just some kind of event, some kind of formal event for Black women. So if you all are interested in being a part of that and helping me with that, and if there isn't enough time, because I know it's March right now, so if there even isn't enough time, we can push it back to the spring, whatever. So if y'all are interested in that, I am open. I'm definitely open to that. That's the biggest event that I have been thinking about for a while now. So yeah.
Okay. And you know me, I love you and support you. So now you just said that, I'm going to challenge and put you in that. And you have my support, of course, in everything you do. But I'm really, like I said, I'm very proud of you, Raven. Me and you have sat down, me and you have heart conversations, and I'm really proud to see where you have went since those conversations. And so that just shows when, like your mother said, you put effort into something. You've had a pop-up, you've had prayers, you've had different things that you've done. And so like it's just good that you didn't just let it sit and be an idea, but you went and you went ahead and did things. And so just continue, like someone said in these comments, continue to do that. Don't give up. Continue to push. Continue to push the issue. Continue to bring women together as you see is needed. And Rhonda, is older, a woman, a seasoned woman. I'm sorry, let me not say older. I don't want to get in trouble with anyone. A seasoned woman, and you said she even needs something from you, and you're 25, right? 25. And she says she needs that. And so you're hearing that just is needed. And so that should give you, again, that push to keep going because it's needed and that community is needed. So I just encourage you, my sister, to keep pushing and keep doing everything that you're doing and inspiring us along the way. But Mama, what is coming up for you?
I don't really have anything that's coming up, but I do my dinners on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I do dinners on Sundays. I'm not doing dinners tomorrow though, but I will be doing my salads Friday. And my salad is my number one seller. So if they don't get their orders in, they won't get one of those salads.
Right. Right.
Okay. And when do they need to get their order in? Because Tamara just said, when are you next time you're selling salads? And so you just said it. But when do they need to get the orders in so they can get one of these amazing salads?
You want me to talk about it?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, so to order one of the salads, you can get, I would say Thursday. We usually want the orders in at least by Thursday, so that we could be able to, prepare and everything. So I would say at least by Thursday evening at about 5 o'clock. To put your order in, you can go to our Facebook page, because I'm actually gonna put the post up today. So you can go to our Facebook page, Latricia's Black Tie Dining. You can comment under there. If you want a salad, you can comment under there. Or like my mom just whispered to me, you can call. You want my number or your number?
Both.
You can call 312-722-4754, or you can call 312-722-4812.
And what
And
type
we
of
also,
salads are they?
so we do the jerk chicken salad, the regular chicken salad, the shrimp salad, and the combo. And so with the salads, it usually comes with the lettuce, the cucumber, the tomato, egg, green bell peppers, cranberries, and the meat. But you can also go on the page, because we do have pictures of the salads on the page. And so, especially for Fridays, like if you want to put in an order, I know like a lot of offices and stuff, they be wanting to put in orders for like the pans of salad. So you could put in an order for a pan of salad as well. We have the small pans for $45 and the large pans for $65. What else? I'm trying to cover everything. We also do delivery. So I know like a lot of people who, work at schools or offices and stuff, maybe they want to get their orders, compile their orders, and then on Friday we'll do that delivery. We'll set up a delivery time and we'll deliver those salads. So yeah,
Right.
I think that's it with the salads. I think that's about it. We also do on those Fridays, if you put in the order, we do the she does lemonade. She does a special lemonade, and then I do the fresh juices, the fresh pressed juices, which are just literally just, natural juices. So yeah, those are $7. The lemonades and the juices are both $7.
So y'all heard all that. And sister, again, is putting it in the comments. So y'all have no excuse but to support these amazing entrepreneurs with the super salads. And these ain't no regular salads, no bland salad, no little looking salad. These are nutritious, delicious, full, colorful, because the doctor says you need colors in your veggies. So they're colorful with all types of toppings in it. Are they customizable if people don't want certain things in them?
Yes. So that's why we
Okay.
do say, like, when you put your order in ahead of time, you can choose what you want, because if you do decide to put in like a last day, a last minute order, she'll just make some salads up and whatever is on it is on it. So if you don't put your order in, yeah.
And then as like salad dressings of abundance, or are there certain salad dressings? Because people love their dressings.
So usually it's French and ranch, but again, if you put your order in and then you have, a suggestion or you have something that you would like, you can let us know.
Okay. So y'all need to get on the salads. I have had the salad. It's good. Like sister said, it's really good. So y'all don't need to play around. Y'all just get y'all order in right now. Y'all see the numbers. Y'all see the page. Y'all see what's in the salads. They got the lemonades. I tasted those too. She made this red Kool-Aid. It tasted like some crack. But okay, it wasn't crack, y'all. I'm sorry. That was the wrong expression. But it was like sugary crack. It was good. It was really good and addictive, and it made me want to get more than one. So I would suggest you probably get two, because you're going to have that taste in your mouth and want to drink some more. So, yeah, y'all get the salads, get the lemonade and the juices. You're not going to be disappointed. They are very professional in what they do. I've had friends also to order from them before. So they're good at what they do, y'all. Get the salads, get the food, get the catering pans, all of that stuff. patronize these ladies and the businesses they have and the organization Raven has. So very needed, so very important. Our mental health as Black women, and she has taken up the mantle to help Black women in their mental health, and that's so needed and necessary. We've had so many Black women in this year alone to commit suicide. So it is very much a pandemic we are in with mental health as it relates to the Black woman. And so it's very much needed what Raven's doing with Strength Through Sisters. So I just want to thank y'all again. You did not have to be here. You did not have to indulge me for this hour and 22 minutes, but you did, and I thank you. I seen one of you all's supporters put a comment down. He pumped me up, made me feel good. So I hope it made y'all feel good. Kevin Wright, he said, this is the first live I've ever watched from start to finish. All of you women are doing great things. That is really nice to hear from our fellow Black man that he is watching and he was empowered and he stayed on and he probably is still on. And so we thank you, Kevin Wright, for being here today as a man watching this and being empowered and getting something from it. I hope everyone got something from this today and all the lives. I will be putting this live on my YouTube, so make sure y'all go to the YouTube, watch it again when you're feeling low, get some inspiration from what the lady said today. Subscribe to the channel. Angels Good Vibes Zone is on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. I need more love on the YouTube, so go to the YouTube and subscribe. I have all the interviews up from this month. They have been amazing. If y'all hadn't seen the interviews before, they were so amazing, but they keep getting better, and today was just no exception. Raven and Latricia, you really inspired us today. I learned some things I didn't know about y'all. And we were just able to get the message out of working together as a family. I think that's the most important thing, too, that was represented today here in this interview, is that that's possible. And that's so encouraging that you guys work together. And I pray that you continue to do that and you never separate. You always work as a family unit, including with your sister and what she does with her jewelry business and the other things that she is doing too with philanthropy and everything, that y'all continue to be a powerful family and you continue to work together. So if there is nothing else, we're going to get off of this live. Again, I thank all of you all who have viewed and all of you all who will catch the replay. Please share this live. Share this live. Don't just view it. Share it so that others might see it. That's how the algorithm works on Facebook. The more you share, the more you like, it makes it more visible. And so Raven, thank you. Latricia, thank you. I still haven't, she got a new product. I still haven't tried. I got to call you to see how to use it. Carpet cleaner. It's sitting on my table back there, but I'm going to use it because I need to do some cleaning in my house. As an entrepreneur, sometimes we leave cleaning out. And I feel bad. I got to do some cleaning in my house. So I'm definitely going to use it. But I got to ask you how, to use it. But that's another product she's going to have coming out in the pipeline of all the beautiful things that she's doing. So I just thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And I'm always here for y'all. Anything you need, me and Shannon, we are here. My mother included. We are here for you guys. So you guys have a great rest of the day as well as everyone else. And just remember to love on someone and to empower and highlight and encourage someone along the way. It really does make a difference. All right. Well, see you guys later.
Yeah.